One of the things that I've been noticing is that I've been going to the same kind of plants. I've been admiring it for the beauty, the structure, the growth. And interesting enough, you guys, I realized that the majority of the ones that I've been going to the most are Hoyas. Not a big surprise if you've been OG of this channel. But if you are someone who enjoys plants that not only look beautiful but is also rewarding to grow, then this is the video for you. I want to share with you guys a few of my favorite Hoyas right now, why they are pulling on my heartstrings, and what is making them stand out to me. Hey, by the way, my name is Pam and this is my plant journey. Okay, so my first Hoya, and I didn't rank these Hoyas in any particular order, but I kind of just want to show you guys her first because when I moved her to show you guys, she lost some of her blooms, but it's okay because she does bloom pretty frequently. And this is my Hoya Limba, I believe. Guys, I really love this plant because of the shape of the leaves. And she's kind of, as you can see, she's like almost like a lemon lime type of color, but the leaves are so small and dainty and like cup-like, and they're so firm. I just really love this plant. She kind of almost gives me Hushkiliana vibes, but just in a different color format. And also too, her blooms are very beautiful. Now again, as I mentioned, because I moved her, a few of her blooms dropped, of the one that's really had budded open, but this was open for a few days now, so she's pretty much about to die off. But I wanted to see if I could show you exactly, hopefully it'll focus a little bit. Y'all get to see that beautiful bloom. Very unique. She does bloom quite frequently for me, as I mentioned. She has growth right here. No, can y'all see that? And I can't put my hand up. Y'all see that? And she has one that's trying to really form here. But if y'all can see the side of that peduncle, you can see how often she has already bloomed for me. But she is very beautiful, and I just, because of the blooms, I can't really say if they have an odor, and I wouldn't be able to tell now because they do seem to be a little bit more fragrant in the evening than during the day. So she probably wouldn't even, yeah. I don't think the smell is very flower fragrant. It kind of reminds me of some kind of chemical, to be honest with you. But I just really love more the look of the bloom outside of just the aroma. Now, speaking of blooms, you guys, this Hoya just takes top tier for me as far as blooming out of my collection. Now, I am fortunate enough where I do have some of my Hoyas that pretty much kind of give me a lot of blooms, but this one right here just gives me multiple blooms all at one time, and I really appreciate her for that. And this is my Hoya Bilobata, but I don't know if she's probably a Bertonier, but it was sold to me as a Bilobata. But let me see, guys, just look at this plant. She has several peduncles or several blooms. You kind of can see starting here, 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 and here. Um, she has some on this side as well. Here, she has some here. So she has, oh, and I'm seeing some here. But again, you know, and she's also so full up at the top. She hasn't thinned out at all. And I've had her for 3 years. And I've just found that sweet spot for her, which happens to be in my kitchen between two windows where she's getting bright indirect light. And again, I wouldn't move her from that location because she's telling me that she loves it, and she's rewarding me with these blooms over and over again. And she will bloom for you, I've noticed, seemingly throughout the year. And I don't know, she may be also one of those Hoyas that I find that blooms more frequently in fall and winter than in the spring and summer. But I'm not sure. We'll see. But she is really pushing them out. And I wish I had one that really, yeah, this is, she hasn't opened yet, but as you can see, the beautiful berries. The one thing I do notice though, that her blooms probably last a couple of days and then it'll fall off, but who cares about the bloom if she's giving you all this beautiful lusciousness. This next plant, you guys, I don't even know if I probably haven't. I haven't shared this plant with y'all on this channel. I've had her for a few months, but she was actually on one of my list of wants, and I got her. But this is the Hoya Parasitica Heartshaped Splash, you guys. And I don't know, it's so bright in here. Let me take her out of the, I have her in this, but I'm going to take her out. Planter is heavy. Okay, so you guys look at the splash. Oh my goodness, look at that. Oh man, look at that. She's so beautiful, and I just love the structure of the leaves. You know, I have the Parasitica heart shape. I think the black edge one, that's the one I kind of put outside, I think during the growing season, so that I can bring out that dark ring around. But this plant right here is just like, I just really love the pattern. She's so close. So many plants, well, leaves growing right here. I love the fact that she's so full and that she is really splashing. It's not subtle. It's actually a lot of splash. So she's very heavily splashed. Or this is a good genetic plant that I came across. So this is, oh man, just look at that. So firm and shiny and healthy. I just love a healthy looking plant. And to have color to it is just like a This next Hoya, I have to admit, I've been looking at her, I think since the moment I brought her. For several years now, she's been with me, at least several years. I mean, who knows how long is years in plant life, right? But I've only had her probably in my collection for 3 years, honestly. And let me just show you. This is my Hoya Rigida, you guys, and oh man, I know some of you guys, including myself too, can go for a nice splashy Hoya with the variegations of colors. That's just top tier, right? But I really appreciate the plain Janes, the beautiful dark color foliage. It's just something about it, because these babies started it off. So I always got to give homage to the actual beginning stages, you know. So anyway, when I brought her, she was slow to grow. I'm not going to lie, man. I brought her only with this leaf and this leaf right here. And this year, man, she has just exploded in growth. And I'm loving it. All of this, all these leaves that you see literally here as well as here, they're all new growth. She's also grew out the vine here as well. She's starting to grow some more vines, but I was really shocked and surprised. She gave me a beautiful treat. Guys, look at the leaves though. I mean, they are so dark, and this right here just looks, I mean, like, look at that. Leaf size by my face. She's almost like the length of my face, which is amazing. I really enjoy looking at her. Oh, and I just noticed too, which is cool. Ha, ha, that's cool. I don't know if you can see that. She's trying to grow 2 more leaves on his tip. Again, I think this is her 3rd year in my collection, and so maybe she is really taking off, and I'm not mad at her. I just got her in this little pot, and she is loving it. I think she's loving being crammed in there with her roots, and she is just going to explode with growth. So because she's giving me this really throughout the non-growing season, just getting artificial light, I'm curious to see whether or not if she's going to continue to grow throughout this growing season. So I'm just so ecstatic about this one. This next one, you guys, I have shown y'all her, I think, since I brought her, but man, she's just been on my radar because she gives me beautiful growth. She's giving me beautiful colors, the beautiful shaped long leaves. I just love this plant. But this is the pubicalic silver ghost. Is that what it's called? Pink silver ghost. And I think they're calling it pink because it can do a beautiful sun stress. Y'all see that? It's like a purplish hue right here. But you guys, oh my goodness, I just love this plant so much. She is starting to also pick up in growth a little bit as well. She has given me some new growth. Let's see. She's been growing out the vine because it's like 2 vines. It's 1 vine, but 2 vines that split, which is also a good sign that she's going to give you a lot of stuff. But this is the vine right here that's I've kind of wrapped around. And then it's another vine that she has which is right here. But she also has, she's given me maybe like 2 leaves, but she's working on this leaf right here. You see that? But she is so beautiful. So my goal with this plant, and I hope she will be able to do that, is just fill up this gap where y'all won't even be able to see my face, and we'll see nothing but beautiful silver splotches, you guys. You know I love my silver leaf Hoya, which, by the way, I'm kind of shocked that I don't have my silver dollar on this list, but I'm being honest, these are the plants I've really been going constantly looking at. But yeah, that's my goal, to fill her out. Really with pubic calyx, I have not had a pubic calyx bloom for me as of yet. If y'all have a pubic calyx, by the way, let me know if you've had them bloom. And if you're able to take pictures and share it on my community post, by all means, go ahead and do it, because I would really love to see that. But anyway, very beautiful nonetheless. Now this last Hoya, you guys, I gotta say, I don't really know what is drawing me to her. She is a plain Jane green, but I am just loving the green on her. I'm loving the growth she's doing. I'm just in awe. And I'm gonna have to pull out the tag because her name is not a regular name. I think her name reminds me of some kind of computerized name, and it is actually Hoya species UT039 EPC 707 Flores Island. Woo, that was a mouthful, wasn't it? But this is a plant that I got from Gardino's nursery a few years ago, and she was another one that was not growing, but this year, you guys, she has been exploding. I mean, just look, would y'all look at the leaves? Look how naturally shiny. Look at how naturally shiny the leaves are. So freaking healthy. Like, this is all this vining, and I mean, it's so much new growth she's given me, you guys, and we're just tapping on the door of the growing season. So I just don't know. Like, this one is a new leaf too. It hasn't even hardened off yet, but this whole vine section is just new growth, you guys. But she is so, I don't know, the leaves are so shiny and so green, and she just looks so healthy. She just, I don't know, I just think of the name of this channel, Full of Foliage. Wow. I just don't know, you guys. It's something about her. And you would be like, okay, what is it? Because she's not splashy. She doesn't have those electrifying veins like Calistophala or something like that. But she does have veination in the leaf. You gotta appreciate the very beginning beauties of the foliage. Like, you see that ribbing in there? So healthy. She's gotta be, honestly, believe it or not, she has to be the one that I've looked at the most. So I'm quite curious, which Hoyas is your favorite right now? Or do you have one that you are keeping an eye on but you want to add to your collection? Comment below. I really would love to hear what you guys are currently growing. So this pretty much ends this video. Thank you so much for spending time with me today, and until next time, guys, bye.